Victor Kane was a scary man. Everyone in Miami knew his name. When people heard Victor Kane, they felt afraid. Victor did bad things. He hurt people. He moved secret boxes at night when the moon was up. Victor lived in a very big house. The house sat next to the beautiful blue ocean. Waves splashed against the rocks below. One day Victor finished his work early. The sun still shone bright in the sky. He came home when nobody expected him. Victor opened his front door. He stopped. His eyes grew big. His heart beat fast, like drums. In the bright sunny room, something wonderful was happening. The room had many green plants. Big windows let sunshine pour inside. A young man named Mateo was cleaning up. Broken flower pots lay on the floor. Brown dirt covered his hands. He swept the dirt into a pile. Next to Mateo sat a little girl. Her name was Sophia. She was Victor's daughter. Sophia had beautiful black curly hair that bounced when she moved. She was 6 years old. Sophia painted on a big white paper. She used many colors. Blues like the sky. Golds like treasure. The colors danced on the paper like happy birds flying. Something special was happening. Sophia did not smile very much usually. Her brain worked differently than other children. Sometimes she got very upset about small things. But right now, her face looked bright and happy. She glowed like a little sun. Mateo knelt down close to Sophia. He showed her how to mix colors together. Red and white made pink, soft like a sunset when the day ends. Sophia's eyes sparkled like stars. She hummed a sweet tune. The sound filled the room with joy. Victor stood in the shadow by the door. He watched quietly. Something warm grew inside his chest. His chest usually felt cold and hard. But now it feels different. Sophia looked free. She looked happy. Like a beautiful butterfly that escaped from a cage and could finally fly. Then Sophia saw her father. Her paintbrush stopped moving. It froze in the air. Mateo stood up very fast. His face turned white like paper. He held his hat tight in his shaking hands. He was afraid. Victor asked Sophia to go to her room. She walked away slowly, looking back. Now Victor stared at Mateo. The young man shook like a leaf in the wind. Victor wanted to know everything. "Tell me," he said. His voice was deep and serious. Mateo's words came out fast, tumbling over each other. For 9 months, Mateo had been helping Sophia. Every single day when the sun was high in the sky, at lunchtime, he sat with her. Nobody paid Mateo extra money. He did it because he wanted to help. Mateo taught Sophia how to paint circles when she felt upset. The circles helped her feel calm. He drew pictures that told stories. The stories made Sophia want to talk. Before Mateo came, Sophia had many bad days. She would cry and scream. Now those bad days happen much less. Half as many bad days as before. Mateo worked better than the fancy doctors. Those doctors cost lots and lots of money. They had big bills. But they did not help Sophia as much as Mateo did. Mateo told Victor his own story. Once Mateo wanted to build tall houses. He wanted to be someone who designs buildings. But then something happened. Mateo's sister Elena needed him. Her brain worked differently, just like Sophia's brain. Their mother got very sick. The family needed help. So Mateo stopped going to school. He stopped chasing his dream. Instead, he watched helpers who worked with people like Elena and Sophia. He read big books. He learned special tricks to help them. Now Elena is grown up. She painted beautiful pictures on city walls. Big murals that everyone could see. People knew her name. She felt proud. Mateo felt proud of her. Victor thought about his own days. He thought about all the times he was not home. He missed Sophia's hard moments, her storms of tears and anger. He chased bad jobs in faraway places instead of staying with his daughter. His wife Isabella sailed on big fancy boats. She went to parties. She forgot about their little girl at home. Mateo knew everything about Sophia. He knew what she liked. He knew her quiet wishes, the things she wanted but could not say with words. Victor did not know these things about his own daughter. The truth hit Victor hard. It felt like a big wave crashing over him, knocking him down. This garden man, this helper who swept floors and cleaned pots, had fixed what money could not buy. Love and time had healed Sophia's heart. Not dollars. Not fancy things. Night came. Darkness covered the city. Victor sat alone in his big room. The room felt empty and quiet. A glass with strong drink sat on the table. Victor stared at it. He did not touch it. He did not want it. Sad pictures filled his head. He saw Sophia crying alone behind closed doors. He saw himself flying away in airplanes to far places. He saw Isabella laughing on the water with her rich friends, forgetting about the little girl at home. Victor stood up. His legs felt heavy. He walked very quietly to Sophia's room. He opened the door just a little bit. The room glowed with soft light. Little stars stuck on the walls and ceiling shone in the dark. They made the room look magical. Sophia slept in her small bed. She looked peaceful. In her tiny hand, she held her paintbrush tight. She hugged it like it was a magic wand, even in her sleep. Victor looked at his daughter. Something wet touched his cheek. A tear. Then another. Water ran down his face. Victor had not cried since he was a very small boy. His heart was always hard and strong. But now that strong heart broke into pieces. The pieces hurt, but they also felt different. Softer. More real. He walked closer to the bed. Very gently he touched Sophia's soft hair. It felt like silk under his rough fingers. "I see you now, little shadow," Victor whispered. His voice was so quiet, like wind. "I will be better. I promise." Later, Isabella came home. Her steps wobbled. She could not walk straight. She giggled from having too much fun at her party. She passed right by Sophia's door. She did not look inside. She did not give a good-night kiss. She walked straight to her own room and fell into bed. The sun rose, painting the sky gold and pink. Victor stayed home. He did not go to work. This never happened before. He sat at the breakfast table. Sophia came into the kitchen. Her eyes grew very wide. She could not believe it. Daddy was home in the morning. She ran on happy feet, her curls bouncing. They ate eggs and sweet fruit together. Sophia talked fast, showing Victor her newest paintings. She had painted dragons with wings made of fire. Red and orange flames spread across the paper. After breakfast, they went to the green garden behind the house. This is where Team Shadow was born. Mateo came as usual. Victor held one of Sophia's hands. Mateo held the other hand. Together, they helped Sophia paint big pictures on huge paper spread on the grass. At first, Sophia could only paint for short times. But soon, the short tries turned into long happy hours. She did not get upset anymore. No more big crying storms. Victor came home early every single day now. 4 o'clock. Then 5 o'clock. Never late. He read dragon books to Sophia at night. Her favorite was about a kind dragon who protected children. They played games. Laughter bounced through the house like colorful balls. Victor helped Mateo too. He paid for Mateo to take classes at night. Mateo could learn again, chase his old dream. A safe car took him to school and back home. "You light her world," Victor told Mateo one day. "Now I light yours. Fair is fair." Sophia walked differently now. She stood tall and proud. She showed her art to everyone who visited. Her voice sang out clear and strong. She was not shy anymore. Isabella still floated in and out like a ghost. Boats and parties. More boats. More parties. She faded away like smoke disappearing into the air. One night, Sophia hugged her pillow tight. She looked at Victor with her big, honest eyes. "Can Uncle Mateo stay with us always?" she asked. Then she added, "You smile big now, Daddy. Your face looks different. Happy." Victor's heart felt so warm. It felt full, like a cup filled with love. Months flew by like birds migrating. The house changed completely. Colors covered the walls. Sophia's paintings hung everywhere. One afternoon, Sophia painted a garden on paper. Victor knelt on the floor next to her. He opened his arms wide. Sophia ran to him. She hugged him tight. Mateo joined the hug. All three together. Team Shadow. That is when Isabella came back. She had been away on sunny islands, far across the ocean. She opened the door and stopped. She heard laughter. It rang through the house like bells. She had never heard such sounds before. Isabella peeked through the windows. She saw Victor give his warm coat to Mateo, because the evening was getting cold. She saw Sophia hug them both. I love Team Shadow. Sophia shouted with pure joy. Something dark grew in Isabella's eyes. Something mean and ugly. That night, a terrible storm broke inside the house. Not a storm of rain and thunder. A storm of anger. Isabella threw soft pillows. They hit the walls. She picked up a glass and smashed it on the floor. Pieces scattered everywhere. Her hand moved fast. She hit Victor's face. A red mark appeared on his cheek. It stung. Sharp words flew through the air like knives. Isabella screamed. She was angry about everything. She saw Victor coming home early. She saw the smiles. She saw the hugs. None of those things were for her. Tears fell from her eyes. But then they stopped. Her face changed. It turned to ice. Cold and hard. She spoke slowly. Each word was clear and mean. Send him away by morning. Get rid of Mateo. Or I go. And I take everything you love. Victor stood very still. He did not move. He barely breathed. The whole house held its breath too. The walls seemed to listen. The air felt thick and heavy. What would Victor do now? What would happen to Team Shadow? What would happen to Sophia's smile?